Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use for loops in Python. So loops are used to repeat an action for a number of times. So for example, let's say you want to print out the word hello 10 times, and instead of copying and paste 10 times like this, you can just use a for loop. So a for loop is very simple. You just write for I in range from 0 to 10. This means you want to repeat this action 10 times. And we're going to print out hello. Let's save and run the program. And as you can see, the word hello is printed out 10 times. Now, instead of printing out hello, we can try printing out the variable I. So what exactly will this do? Well, let's find out. So when we run this program, you can see that I starts at 0, and then I will increment to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So what this for loop does is that it prints I from 0 to 9. And notice that it does not go to number 10. That's just the way it works. This means that I represents the current step inside the for loop. Now what you can also do is change the name to something else. So instead of writing I, we can write number and change this to number as well. And when we run this program, it will do the exact same thing. As an exercise, why don't you try to print out from -2 to 4? So go ahead and pause this video and try, and then we'll go through the solution together. Okay, are you ready? So when we say print from -2 to 4, we're basically saying print from -2 to 4 inclusively. But in Python, it works a little differently. So we start at -2, and we're going to go up until 5. And this represents exclusive. So this is what we're going to use. So for I in the range from -2 to 5, and we execute it. So now you can see it starts from -2, as it should, then -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. For our next example, I'm going to show you how to increase the step size. So let's say we want to print out 0, then we increment by 2, we get 2, then we increment by 2 again, we get 4, 6, and 8. And the step size here would be 2. So here we start at 0, this would be 0, then we want to go up to 8. So for this number, just say 9. Just say the number right after what we want. And then the default size is 1, we want to change this to number 2. And as you can see, when we run this program, indeed we get 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. How can we print the numbers in reverse order? So let's say we want 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0. So we start at 10. So the first parameter is 10. How about the second parameter? Well, you might be tempted to write 0, but this is actually wrong, because we never write this number in directly, right? We always write the number right next to it. So here the order is 1, 0, and the next number right next to it is -1. So this is the number that we want to write in. So this is -1. And what is our step size? We are decreasing by 1. So the step size is -1. And here you see that it starts from 10, then it counts down 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now, I want you to predict what will happen if I change this to number 2. So what will this program print out? Well, let's see. Once we run the program, it starts from 10, it counts down 8, 6, 4, 2, and 0. So we're decreasing by each step of size 2. And we're almost done. But I want to show you 2 more things. So let's say we print 0, 1, 2 up until number 10, but we do not print number 3. So basically we skip number 3. How can we achieve this? Well, it's very easy. So we start at 0, and then here we're not going to write 10. We always write the number next to it, which in this pattern, it would be 11. So this would be 11, and the increment size is 1. But remember, we don't write it here because that's the default. To skip number 3, we're going to say if I is equal to 3, then we skip it. So the keyword continue means to skip. If it's not 3, then we print out I. So once we run it, you can see here it starts from 0, 1, 2, then 3 is not printed, and it just continues on to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A variation of this problem would be to print from 0 to 10, but exit from the loop at 3. So here it would be if I is equal to 3, then we break out of the for loop, or exit from the for loop. But if it's not 3, then we're going to print out I. And as you can see, it starts from 0, it prints 1 and 2, but when 3 is reached, it exits out of the for loop, so it does not do anything else. So that's basically it for loops. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use while loops.